Randle and that trade for Porzingis and the draft pick that happened to turn out to be Emmanuel quickly.
Yes, sir.
We've been riding with that for the last couple of years and back and forth. And when Julius Randle had that incredible year 2 years ago,
yeah,
we was happy. But then people were saying, well, empty arenas half the time. And then the first game, I mean, we lost to the Hawks in that series and all that. So, and then there was the Julius Randle last year.
Yeah.
But I feel that, and I'm trying to close it to a point and be quick. New Yorkers, man, we don't do well with bought superstars, man. A star in New York has to almost be like kind of crafted and created in a certain type of mold. Homegrown, but maybe molded enough where they got enough and they ain't coming in with a lot, which is Jalen Brunson.
That's Brunson, right.
And everybody was screaming, go get, Donovan Mitchell, who we all love as a local, hero and all that. But how many people were watching that series with Dallas and Utah? So when we got Jalen Brunson, I was screaming. And then I was like, okay, now we're going to try to go get Donovan Mitchell too. It's like, it just doesn't work. It's the start of my go get Melo thing. It's the, we got Hayward, now we got to get McAdoo thing. And I seen this over a 50-year period. And my team won when I was 12. I'm 62 now. So I'm like saying, it's like quick tricks and superstars. It might have worked for Steinbrenner in baseball.
Yeah.
Which he found out in the 90s that, seriously, maybe a combination of organics and stuff and they turned out to be the best Yankee teams over the bought Yankee teams. Right. But that's baseball. Basketball, it ain't never worked.
No.
Us go get a superstar and we're going to win with a superstar. It's usually came with somebody with an edge, a.k.a. Bernard King, comes back to the New York area with a little bit of the edge because he was there as a net. And just couldn't handle the intensity of being home and then being in the microwave city of New York. And he had to get up out of there. Came back as a Knick with a vengeance. Nothing could stop him. Same thing with Julius Randle. Yeah, he went through that thing last year. And somebody must have told him, said, bro, you're almost there. Because to be a star in New York, you got to probably get another layer of skin. You can't, that layer of skin ain't going to come from a superstar from somewhere else because how if they're going to handle the mic? I used to call, I still call Madison Square Garden Microwave Square Garden.
Yeah.
It's a microwave, man. Every second going to burn you if you ain't right in there. Living in New York is tough. You just can't live in New York. I mean, it's like on you all the time. So I felt when the Knicks got Jalen Brunson, I felt that, and who am I? I'm just a fan in the cheap seats. I felt that we had enough, and we had enough of that core of familiarity. That's what I got out of watching Boston last year. That Brad Stevens brought back some old heads that were familiar.
Yeah.
He brought back Horford. He says, you know what? I'm going to win this with familiarity, with people who are used to playing with each other and looking at each other. While the NBA has got cats moving here, there, and everywhere, all over the place. Same thing with a band, David and Marcus. When does chemistry set in with a band? You ain't got no chemistry as a band, man. I'm sorry, you ain't playing right. You might have the players with the chops, but they not seeing and hearing each other. And it's gonna take some reps before you. All right, dun 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 dun. Like when you hit the one, everybody's hitting the one. That you it's telepathic. I felt that with everything in free agency and players choosing teams and all that, they missing everybody being on the one. You got the top-notch talent, but they don't see and hear each other yet. And I just felt with the Knicks kind of staying put with a little addition, now can this dude handle the heat and also the hate and the intensity? Jalen Brunson with his dad, Rick, and also Julius getting that extra thing. I think it was almost like addition by subtraction.